if they can make the play happen.
Luckily for SDG, they need to keep making their own plays happen, yes. But the position they've been put in because of their good early game, because of the early pathing from Xiaopeng, is that they have significantly more items. You were saying that they need to get the quick fights to get the win here.
Oh, no.
It looks like Twilla might be looking for the fight of all, an assassination on the Puff.
5
Second
seconds.
Q, but
Beribi.
just going to run
Beribi.
It's fun.
General level.
But at this point in time, this looks like such a
Enemy's
turn
to pick.
for SDG. A lot of it still does come back to drafting. Because if you're going to be going towards Ezreal and Ryze, I'd love to see you do a little bit more. Have a stronger jungle in the matchup. Prioritize your jungle matchup. I know they had last pick for it and they gave him the Nocturne. Go for something like Kindred. I would say even go towards the Grave, something that does well into the Lee Sin pick. So then you give yourself ganking options spot side map, or pushing options towards who's your one winning lane. They didn't 5
seconds
so
remaining.
You have now Nocturne getting pushed back for the first 15 minutes while your dual lane and your mid lane is just getting
jadi S5 juga nggak apa-apa sih.
Now SDG looking to push their advantage
Your
here.
turn to bat.
Control work will spot out Mark, but the rest of them staying hidden still. Xiaopeng not going to be able to find the Q, but Gala might have the engage. There goes Southwind. Free pickoff in the jungle of Vici. SDG.
Yeah, I mean, Southwind is not even going to blow flash.
Ode susah lawan apa? Jan.
SDG has so much
Ode susah lawan apa?
just constantly looking to
10
see if the
seconds
entirety of
remaining.
Vici game and get pulled into it. Thankfully, Vici is not just
5 seconds remaining.
It's just gold being
Udah di ban. Oh, di ban.
And it's a significant amount too. Granted, 4K at 19. We saw a much bigger gold lead in our last
Enemies
series with TOP, but how little SDG has had to sacrifice, and how well they've been leading Vici around the map. This is a good lead, and a lot of it's in objectives. It's in intentional, not just gold.
I mean, if you're holding the TOP series to like the standard, we've got a problem. I mean, ain't nobody reaching that standard that TOP had versus OMG. 4K is a lot, and they're getting to that 5 dragon mark. 3 dragons already there for Sino, and Vici Gaming have to force onto the next one. That's going to be a second Infernal Dragon for SDG. I'm incredibly concerned for Vici Gaming if they are not confident enough to stand up for this next fight.
5
They
seconds
haven't even
remaining.
Disrupt.
who wasn't even originally going to be the win condition that they needed, the only one, but now he's got his 2 items pretty much uncontested, even has a CS lead. These lanes have gone so amazingly for SDG. I feel like the easiest way they lose this one is if they loosen the grip on the game and stop making plays.
Yeah, at this point I'd say like something like Baron Steel. I know 20 minutes in, it is an option here. Something that SDG wouldn't want to play around, because the earlier concern that I had was that they don't really have tanky members here. So if they try and play a longer Baron game, they're just going to eat a lot of damage from it. We'll have to see if that's something they look towards. I think they should just focus on the lanes. Move away from the big neutral objective. Try and push out as much as possible. You've been getting picks pretty easily. A few more. I don't think Vici's learning their lesson. So you can already see that's the option here for SDG.
Normally, when you have a strategy that works, you expect the enemy to learn against it. You have to switch it up. But for SDG
sama Rubik kali ya di atas ya.
like you said, they can just keep going for these picks. Vici don't seem to have adapted very much to them, or very effectively. Twilla keeps getting those solos on the J. But now, they want to be proactive. They want to look towards the Baron.
This is their best chance. Here we go. They have vision on it. In fact, chunking Gala. So at this point in time, you want to be able to take this fight. A lot of damage on Gala, unfortunately. And plant. Who put that plant here?
Maybe looking for the engage. Twilla not gonna be able to find it. Good flash out. Keep the members of Vici safe. So SDG not getting a whole lot off that, but not sacrificing much either.
Yeah, they pushed them off and it extended the game. They have double blue trinket too, so that's a big win. The fact that they can try and play as slow as possible right now. Don't rear your head out. Oh no!
They catch Chalitza and everyone's going in for the fight. Jay and Puff getting so low. Just one view of Twilla, but he gets taken into his ultimate knockback. Here comes Nocturne. Ice flashes out immediately. And no kills going in just yet, but Gala once more! Not able to find anything onto Jay or Puff, but they're so low.
Here comes a wave. They can look for this tower, but they see a big, juicier objective in mind.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised they're just going straight for the Baron buff. Xiaopeng is taking quite a bit of a hit. I think Vici should be able to, teleport coming in. They're going to contest.
Salah server kali ya.
Don't want this fight to last much longer. Baron going to do so much damage to them. They're getting incredibly low, just 1,500 health, and they are able to secure it. So now Vici need to to back out so they don't get assassinated. But SDG are quite happy to give them that one.
Just so unfortunate that Ike's took that much damage going in. You know, the ultimate in, flash immediately out, the MLXG special when he realizes my team ain't ready for this. I may be, but I can't be going into 5 members alone. That was just great from SDG though. Being able to take the fight mid, may not be able to get any kills off it, but who cares if you can get the big purple worm after it.
Normally the problem teams have with making plays like that is the play fails. They're like, okay, it failed, let's reset. But SDG is saying it failed, but we get something off that. What is that? We get time. Let's go for the Baron. Let's keep pushing the advantage. This is something, especially recently, we've seen a lot of teams fail to do.
I would say 2018, 2017, 2 things come to mind. Beauty and Stunning back in those days. As Jay gets lit up. Goodbye.
See ya. 666 crit is pretty cool.
Back to Raz's story time would be that they have great early games, but they couldn't nail it down by playing around Baron because they were too risk averse. They didn't want to actually just go for it because they think that if they steal it, then everything goes to hell. And that may be true, but you should be trusting in the conditioning that you had up until that point, and also trusting that the fact that you should be able to turn immediately afterwards. SDG have already proven to us, the world, that they can actually do that anyway. So able to rush it immediately. If VG Gaming were even anywhere closer, Chang Hong would have just lit them up. So immediately, I wanted VG Gaming to contest. Where are you throwing that? Where is that going?
I don't even think Puff knows.
What happened? Where are you hurt, sir?
SDG got an inhibitor turret. That's what happened. They're looking for the inhibitor now. Twilla putting out a lot of damage. There goes the world ender. Paranoid has the pop. They're going all onto Twilla, but they picked up the inhibitor in the meantime. And he's still alive after his ultimate.
Yeah, creating space. Hang on, stop
Prepare
that.
for battle.
Oh, no,
SDG still won it. I don't know about this, guys. We've been making some good decisions. Don't ruin them.
Space creation.
Striker run.
Lane tower is also being taken. Right now, VG are hurt. They kind of needed that Ezreal ultimate to keep some of the members on SDG slow. Let's go for it. They have to put the line down somewhere. Let's go.
Ezreal ult pokes down Twilla, but no engage to follow up, and SDG walk away happy. 2 inhibs to their name.
Now the sad part of all of this is Buff is low. You know, people ain't ready to take the dragon.
Rolling
That's going
thunder.
into a replay because the next one's going to be a double infernal. But just to talk about this, Jay's dead.
Fleet of foot.
That was just another amazing look from Twilla. It's been a fantastic performance. 5 kills already. 25 minutes.
30 seconds to battle.
Incredibly effective on this Aatrox. I honestly wasn't expecting it, but he
So
knows
it goes.
exactly where to go in, how to get
Yes.
those engages, and it's showing. And Jay's looking relatively inexperienced in the matchup.
It speaks to more so the discipline of the team.
Come now.
SDG had such great control around the mid lane. VG Gaming coming into this,
With a
while they
cold
are
craft.
fine players, I said this coming into the day, good players.
Thunderclap.
The battle begins.
Losing jungle matchups. There have been some great teams who've done this.
Storm is upon.
Ada aja mas.
You just have a lot of losing lanes. Wait until the 30-minute mark, and then you start being
Fleet
able
of
to,
foot.
you know, come out of your shell. The issue here is because they don't have nearly as much coordination with that, so they just outright lose a mid lane turret and a lot of lives because Twilight is just pushing out. Here's their chance.
Here's the engage on the mid lane. They have the man advantage, but Ike's almost taken out.
Wow.
The GA's popped. Jay
Halfway.
looking bad. He's dead too. Ike's finally comes out of the GA into the loving arms of Gala, who takes him out. And they're still diving down. Puff goes down. The double, the triple kill for Gala. And it's the ace.
Yeah, and you know what? That's game. What
Yes.
the hell? 26 minutes, and it was just a clinic that SDG put them through.
We
Come
haven't
now.
seen
I'm
a
under
dominant
attack.
performance quite like this from SDG before.
Thunder
They usually
roll.
struggle a little bit. They have a little bit
Stricken.
of falling apart. But this game, like you said, clinical, precise.
Stand
They
aside.
knew exactly what they wanted and how to get it.
Remember the first
Rolling
2 series
thunder.
that they started the year up. Sunning and Edie. Like,
Striker run.
That's a tough sell for me if you ask me. Now I said Sunning, that was when they were in the master.
Foul creature.
For them coming into the year,
Beware the clouds.
starts being
Faster.
they're getting their sailors kind of, they're starting
Method
to get
to
a little
my
more comfortable
madness.
right now in the field. This is the exception to all of those previous games, and this is as comfortable as I've ever seen Sino Dragons on the LPL stage. Congratulations, they put VG through a lot here today.
And you can see it on the gold curve. I mean, there's nothing surprising there. It was just a consistent increase. They just kept going for plays, kept knowing how to maneuver the pressure. And Changhong, I have to give him credit because normally this isn't the kind of performance we expect from him. This is not the kind of strategy we expect Sino to go for.
Yep.
We talk a lot about he's their strongest laner. He's their rock in the top lane. This time they said, okay, we're going to need you to sink a little bit. Just a bit. But we're going to get everything around the map. Can you do that? Changhong's like, wait, I don't have to carry? I don't have to? Yeah, dude, fine, I'll die, whatever.
Look, the dying part is the issue. So I'm just going to talk about a very basic principle of drafting and what we saw in this game. There is a weak side, Changhong with the weak side, right? He played it poorly per se, so like in the individual matchup, you should not die. I think he's going to come out of that game recognizing that fact. But you're right, they got a lot on the rest of the map, and that's more often, I would say that was an issue with VG Gaming's draft. I talked about it a little bit, just the fact that they had every weak side, like their entire bottom side is the weak side, that's fine. You have mid lane and bottom lane just scaling and looking to, I would say specifically bottom lane with scaling and just taking some time. But also if you have, you're going to recognize that the 2v2 is not going to be in your favor. Because that I like the rise into the matchup, but if you're now having Lee Sin into the Nocturne pick, you're going to have to be playing slower, a little bit smarter around Nocturne. I thought the first 5 minutes of the game dismantled Nocturne. He also, like, just in terms of the drafting, I already talked about, I would have much rather seen, like, Graves, Kindred, Xin Zhao perhaps, like something where you could give your jungler a leg to stand on and play through mid. We didn't get to see that, and so what we saw was Ike getting thrown apart.
Yeah, Vici definitely suffering in the draft there. Hopefully they can fix it going into game number 2, so Sino Dragon might not get the 2-0. Back in a bit.
Advance! Shake your hand. Lost knowledge is found!
This.
What did you expect? I have solid intelligence on what is to come.
Oh, that's very nice. I can't hear you.
Valeu.
Atasnya gimana? Enak gak? Gimana ya?
Sino Dragon Gaming came roaring to life in game 1 of their series versus Vici. But can they do it the second time, or will Vici have the strength to readjust, reposition their draft, and hopefully not get absolutely dumped in the mid lane?
Yep, mid lane. Twyla just smashed Jay. It was insane. It was more so like, even though that matchup was the Rise getting rocked, it felt like team play wise, SDG were always linked with their jungle, knew where to go, bot side, mid, top, pretty consistently. And then the issue was, I didn't feel like there were that was no team play from Vici. Like, that was the most insane aspect of it. Everyone kept to their lane. In fact, Rise was consistently sticking mid with 0 health. And you saw like Nocturne was taking red buff, while his manaless Rise was just constantly getting his tower chipped at by jungle, Rift Herald, and mid. I was like, what are you doing? So I think Ike's had the worst game I've seen a jungler have right now. He has to step up. Even if he has a weak matchup, I think that there's so much more you can do to support the lanes. So for him, he needs to improve. I think that if there's a question going into game 2, like who's gonna win, I'm looking at Sino. I'm like, you guys are looking really good right now. You're right about the draft though. The draft would make it much easier if we see some early game elements from the rest of the map.
Xiao Kong definitely took over through a lot of the power of Twyla there in the mid lane, who is our MVP for the last game on that Aatrox. Ridiculous amounts of damage and quite a few solo kills.
Yeah, I mean, Jay was feeling it. Every single time he was like, I'm traveling to my boob, and there's an Aatrox. He's like, I'm going back to protect mid. Oh, no, he's jumping me. So it was rough, dog.
He's going to be checking the closet tonight and being like, Twyla, you in here, man?
I hope he doesn't know. I hope he doesn't realize that Resident Evil 2 is out there, because right now Twyla is playing Mr. X. He was constantly on him, following from every buff. Like, there was no real safe space for the Rise.
Yeah, there's going to be a few nightmares in Jay's future, so hopefully he stays away from the horror games for now, because every monster is just going to be replaced with Twila's face and the 5-0-2 score line he had on Aatrox. So that game, though, as you said, wasn't squarely on his shoulders. Yes, Jay stayed a little bit too long, and yeah, he kind of made some, we'll say, suboptimal decisions. But it wasn't just him. A lot of it was in the jungle. A lot of it was how Vici played together, or rather didn't play together.
So immediately just talking about like, this is your life for the first 5 minutes, right? You lose double Scuttle Crab. Okay,
oh enggak, saya pulang pergi.
Bottom lane takes it, I'm okay with it.
Pulang pergi.
You lose your first blue
bareng Andre
because the Lee Sin just came in and essentially took
Margonda
away from you. And then he's tracking you from
di
the point
ini,
so you can't even pick your rappers without being contested. Like that is, you've already lost the level just off that. Like your level, the disadvantage is going to be there solely in the experience. And in fact, Lee Sin used that experience advantage to say, okay, I'm going to take some time on the map, I'm going to solo out Dragon. So it was disgusting coming into game 1 that Nocturne was not only in a bad matchup, not getting the support. So really, for me, end goal is, if you're going to be playing a competition that has 3 champions, they're going to be playing back, not really going to be looking to push
Your blood's too thin for mine.
Masa iya nggak mati?
Masters of the Veil are dead.
Striker runs.
Atas regen ya.
It just got worse.
Come now.
The game never got better. Chalitza, sure, he got the solo kills on the jungle. That's great. That's
From
fantastic.
Upland Druid I rise.
They had. But for everyone else, it was just like, okay, I'm Jay, I'm sitting in the mid lane, I'm 0-2. Oh, I'm 0-3. Oh, I'm dead again.
I'm going to give you the glass half
Rolling thunder.
because the fact that Chalitza played well, and throughout the last series I felt like he was the weakest aspect is a big plus for me. Because now that means that if you go into game 2, and if you just, hey, you fix the draft on specifically how the duo works, you know you're going to have faith in
Beware the clouds.
they've been the ones who
Advance.
in the last you look towards mid lane and saying, you know, I have faith in Jay. He was our MVP in the NISO tournament, so you coming into this one, you're like, we know that he can play if he has a better 2v2 and support that we can work with. Now you have all three lanes that you're really attacking with. So I think that going into the next
Rajin, teori.
Tapi nggak sejauh yang dikira, bro. Rajin mandi nggak serius.
I'm happy that now you're going into the next game.
Soalnya kalau nggak mandi kan kita gatal bau gitu.
Iya.
For Sino Dragon then.
Kalau kalau bisa nih kali sehari mandi.
If we're gonna
Karena
ignore the draft,
jauh.
assume that goes better. Like you
Lag-lag
said,
aja kerja.
Vici is just like, all right, draft is the thing. Let's strategize a little bit more around that. Let's figure it out.
Pause
man.
mulu
They
coy.
played
Iya.
the same way they did
Lag
last
dah.
game and still have success. Do they need to mix it up? Because I
Internetnya
felt
tuh.
like outside of Changhong getting solo killed, they played that one to near perfection.
Yeah, I think that they have. You already made a mention of that. Basically, the solo killing was the only real thing that I was really concerned about. Because think in a world where you can test on blue, your jungler doubles down, and you know you're in a 4v4 in the situation that I'm.
My dishonor shall be
The
avenged.
top laners are not going to take part. No top laner has United. The enemy top laner
Rolling
is
thunder.
Gua ke atas nih. Gas terus.
scenario. SDG take blue buff and run away. Like, even though Nocturne is a level 6 on the second blue buff, it doesn't matter because he has a Braum to deal with. He's going to have to move away because Braum's going to be able to just focus him.
Yes.
Team goes on top. That should be a better team fight situation for SDG
I'm not
to
ready.
work with. And realistically, it's just Vici going back.
Defended. Thunder roll.
Bomb on their members, item on top of that.
Advance.
You're right to that point. I think SDG still played incredibly well. It was just that they didn't really face competition in game 1.
Striker
If
run.
they want to go for something similar, gotta slow it down significantly more. Gotta keep
Immediate result.
from just getting those 3 objectives.
Harus.
Getting that lane.
My question now is,
That way.
do they want to
And
see
then-
it again though?
Salah.
Right, like if you're in WE or JDG,
Gua
you
jawab.
say, let's keep playing this slower composition because we're confident we can get to that point.
Yes.
A lot of players new
TPD
teams
ya?
will be like, why are we playing this style? It's not something we
Striker
came
run.
into the league with. It's
Oh,
not
itu dah.
something I'm comfortable with. I don't want to play the same slow pace. I want to come in with a new style. And I think that's something that we'll see with Ike. I think he wants to go in with
Kok nggak kena dari scan ya?
System adapts.
redemption Olaf that we've been seeing globally, or Xin Zhao
Tahu.
to heal if he's ever given that option. He's probably just going to try and hard commit to a positive jungle matchup rather than saying I can play this out better.
Run,
They
big.
decide to do that. Luckily, like you've mentioned, they have the champion pool.
Bisa
Ya,
sini nggak?
buat tirun.
That way. A gift from the tempest of
That is
battle.
a big
Kayaknya
I'm under attack. Storm it in. I return to the battlefield.
Ragas, Sejuani now even picked top in LEC and here in the LPL. So when you have those
Pen.
get the mixed round with this
I'm off my steed again.
we're feeling as uncomfortable as they looked in game 1.
Sakitnya anjir apa tuh?
Expect them to switch it up a little bit.
But I think
Yeah.
Fleet of foot.
probably to give Jay his Akali. Akali's been escaping the ban scenario. I wonder if that's going to be the case here.
Nah,
As you can see,
ngatan
Doggy
terakhir.
actually giving them some
Rolling
advice.
thunder.
We'll have to see if the Akali can escape the
Guys.
ban phase. Because if it gets
Don't like
into
Attack.
his pocket, I'm telling you,
Mita
they
bisa
will
mati
first
nggak
pick.
ya?
They'll either first pick the Akali or the
Ada
Urgot
darah ya?
to give it to Chalitza. Those are the two picks I would love to see.
Now this is the advantage of
Rampant.
BG this time. They get to pick a power pick. They get to pick something they know they really want. Bans coming out from SDG onto the Cassiopeia and the Aurelia, just taking out 2 of the strongest.
Advance.
Bawa sendiri.
Faster.
Well, and the Aatrox, because last game that didn't go too hot for them. Letting that through.
Haste.
So smart one,
Yes.
knowing that could be flexed, and while I would love to have it in these rounds. That being said, there are a lot of power picks up. The fact that both
Striker
Galio
run.
and Camille potentially are up alongside Rakan. Okay, there we go. I was worried, man.
That
I
way.
was worried you're going to be giving the Camille, Galio, Rakan available now to
Yeah, okay.
So that's
Come now.
going to be off. So I think they would go to either Urgot or Akali. I think I'm
Rolling
going to put my
thunder.
money on Urgot just because really you would at least guarantee that one winning lane. And
Fleet
he can
of
play
foot.
for himself too.
And it
What?
went well for Chile.
TP, tolong.
It looks like this time
Striker run.
prioritizing that Akali for Jay.
So I said that they would go for Akali if they wanted to make Jay
Faster.
but then
Anjir, sakit
I said okay, they'll go to Urgot.
Kena sengatan terakhir.
A little bit more
Come now.
objectively and say, you know, Urgot is just, no matter what happened in game 1, Urgot
Rampant.
just makes every composition better.
Radiant
They'll give that away.
structures are
I think
fortified.
it's going to go to Jay.
Fleet of foot.
Your
Put
top
Akali to
tower
the top
is under
side, but we
attack.
already saw what happened in the Urgot Akali matchup. And usually doesn't get that.
Siapa harus stay di bawah dulu?
Best to get a CS deficit. I don't think VG Gaming want to find themselves in that same position. There we go. Sion locked in just proves that point.
Grimnya sana belum.
Very beefy front line in the top lane.
Advance!
Into that Urgot, it doesn't do terrible either, but Sino Dragon picking up the Lucian is interesting. We know Gala as more of a hyper carry player,
That way!
so I want to see if he's able to get the aggression on the top of the south, but especially because there's such
Go!
a skilled bottom lane.
Yeah, skilled bottom lane. And on top of that, I think Lucian's just a broken pick right now as an AD carry.
Rolling thunder!
Picking the threshold range from Mark is excellent, because if that was a
From
Lucian
upland
threshold,
Druid I ride.
having counter pick in mid lane and a strong matchup in top lane, VG Gaming would build themselves into the same situation that they had in game one. But it's still not looking good. So like, I'm looking at VG Gaming.
Satu kali.
They know that they're going into the Urgot pick. That's going to be a bad one. You're going to be behind your turret. You're going to be in the CS deficit. Mid lane, Akali.
Rampant!
Sure, SDG hasn't picked just yet, but you're pretty comfortably looking at that and saying, well, they'll have a great counter pick into it, because there are quite a few. You either go towards a team fight counter pick,
Beware the clouds!
Your
or
bottom
you try
tower
and hit
has
both.
fallen.
Right now,
Lead a foot!
because of it.
Back you go! Under the weather! Make a fine hummus.
Bottom lane that has shoved, so Sivir comes to mind.
We've already taken out the Caitlyn there for Sino Dragon, so they hear what you're saying, Raz. They're picking up what you're putting down. They're saying, okay, don't
I
want to give
return
him
to
hope,
battle.
don't want to give him a strong bottom lane to work against.
Come now.
You need the strength of that Lucian. But Vici have a lot of options. Jump
Thunder roll!
up, Sino Dragon.
Try to run!
That one.
End it!
Your top tower is under attack.
Wow.
Great boost to the line.
Asli.
Under attack.
My coil crackles to life! Faster!
Something VG Gamer are going to have to recognize is
Ceci.
that you can ban away
Yeah, I'd
quite a
be
few picks from Twilla, but he's going to have something to boost his major carry. Zillion is still up and
Stand
available.
aside!
With how comfortable they are in both side lanes currently, I would expect that to be the pick.
Nocturne Bang coming out from Vici. They
Yes.
want to give SDG, specifically Xiaopeng, that quick access into the back line, quick access to carries. And the utility
Faster.
that comes from Paranoia is so strong as well that
If they lock
can't
in,
play.
That
that
way!
would be Urgot mid and a GG
Yes.
top. Alright. I
Rampant!
would love to see it. I saw Zoom on the pick earlier on in
gilded
the
death.
LPL. And even though in the laning phase it was tough because
Come
he
now.
had a rough time versus Akali, he knows it's going to be against Sion, but he picks up what is
Rolling
something more
thunder.
comfortable. I would expect it to be towards Twyla, and he gets himself the Urgot top one.
Yes!
got top. Kills you well.
Method to my madness!
Currently covering the Kaisa, which will not do well in the
Storming in.
game, but will have the opportunity to scale up. in the
Your
later
middle
stages.
tower is under
And
attack.
that's going to be the whole
With all my
thing
craft.
right now with Vici. It's all about scaling. I really want to go for levels. We already see
Your middle tower has fallen.
Ya, ini balik.
Game.
all of these lanes are getting shoved in. Great gank potential, double teleport. This is something Vici has known in the past
Your
and has
middle
actually
tower is under
utilized very
attack.
well. I don't even give a damn that they just swapped to Xin Zhao. It's the same effect, same idea. All in,
Strike
teleport
Your
to
middle
a
tower
bottom
is
lane,
under
get
attack.
shoved in. SDG has to recognize that and really
Superior thunder rolls!
out.
For the cold craft!
Maybe going for a Xiaopeng special.
5 cuy.
Once again, going back to comfort. So you're right. Like Lee Sin,
Your
I
top
was
tower
thinking it
is
was going
under
to lock
attack.
in Italy just as looking at the enemy team saying, look, I smashed you pretty hard in game one. Game one was
Radiant
no competition,
structures
so I'm
are
going to go back to that.
Tadi belum ada
Your
lifesteal.
top
And
tower
Italy
is
is
under
his style
attack.
pick. But it just seems like this coach should look at it and be like, no, no, no.
Your
You're not
top
doing this.
tower
Storm
has
charges
fallen.
my
Back to
coil
that
again.
disciplined play you had in game one and finish the series.
From upland Druid I ride.
Be like, no, no, no. Let's do this instead.
10 more seconds until we figure
Second
out. Stop. Yeah, we got 5 seconds to figure out where the hell that Sion's going. This is always the best part of the pick, man.
There
we
it
go.
is. It's the top. We're good. We're
Yeah.
good. So
Goal.
it is going to be into that disadvantageous Urgot matchup, but like you said,
Yes.
Vici, that's not
Yeah.
their goal here. They want to scale up into the later stages of the game where
Tuang.
The system
Urgot
adapts.
fall off a little bit lower and have ways to keep going. The Kaisa Kaisa, the Akali,
Fleet of foot.
damage coming out.
Wicked.
I usually love, there are certain aspects of
Striker
Kaisa's
run.
early game that's fun. She gets level 6, she can rejoin, has that snowball potential. Let's say if like Thresh gets a hook, she can reposition in front of the enemy, right? So you get a position that you're going to get pushed in the bottom lane, mid lane, top lane. Those kind of lanes are getting it shoved in pretty frequently. If mid lane and top lane never have that window of teleporting behind, sick, flank teleport on a more behind bottom lane, then Kaisa has so much space.
Rolling thunder.
It can really get those ganks like working.
Masuk.
You have to watch out for that.
Lari, Bri.
Double teleport can do two things. It either makes the game crazy, hectic, you're gonna get like 5-minute bot lane team fights, or the opposite, where teams are too afraid to make the first move because they know that the teleport. You have to see if there's one of those things. Game 1 was pretty fiery, so game 2 I expect to be the same.
Vici versus Sino Dragon. Can Vici stop their loss streak and bring it to their first series here?
Kasih vision lo.
Your top tower is under attack.
Biasanya bisa ke bawah nggak?
Continue their roll and head up towards the top of the stage.
My vengeance shall be
Now
let
we
down.
can get into game 2. Vici versus Sino Dragon.
Ih, apa ulti NP-nya tuh?
Heri sakitnya kan?
That way.
Ke atas nih, ke atas nih.
Ya, aku bye-bye-nya.
It's always a struggle for newer organizations in the league.
Your bottom
That's when
tower
they're
is
starting
under
to
attack.
their fans. You know what? SDG
Your bottom
performances
tower has fallen.
consistently. Go to CI
Advance.
and rock the people.
Farming din dia.
You know, the WE fans. Go to the
Udah Dagger ya.
do the same thing. They'll naturally pick up those fans. And you've got players that you will love. Like you'll learn to love Changhong and Shao Kahn. They continue to come in. You're forced.
That you can
They
end
have a
in.
long split ahead of them.
Fleet of foot.
To see how this team evolves over the
CNP belakang.
Striker run.
Xiaopeng on the aggressive jungle.
Anjay, dagger lagi.
Terus bener.
For now,
Wah, mantep tuh.
junglers just starting
Udah be anjir. Oh, berapa banyak tuh?
Just wants his lanes to have as good a start as possible. Something to make a little Keystone series.
Bonti, bonti.
Going footwork and resolve tree because he knows he's in a poor matchup. So he just wants to get
None
Your
shall be
bottom tower
spared.
is under attack.
That way. Triple kill.
Again, the first push, it's Rise saying, "What's happening here? Why am I getting shoved in on? Code,
Rampant.
ref, somebody do something about this."
This is ridiculous, team. Why aren't you roaming in my lane? It's a whole minute in.
Immediately
I expected at least a little bit of support. But,
start flaming people in chat.
I mean, you've got the time.
Go.
You could at least use team chat a little bit. You're not allowed to talk about the game, but
I'll ride you down.
you can toss along some friendly banter with
Advance.
your teammates as they try and resolve this.
Thunderclap.
What are both teams looking for?
Immediate result.
I would say
Such
starting off with
storms
the
are
Rise
sick.
pick, there's just so much
Yes.
potential in there. I didn't expect to see so much Rise.
Satu pot, satu pot.
Fleet of foot.
For the better part. Sandra, I expect to see play. I know
Bisa ranking berapa sih? Apa kitanya yang terlalu noobs ya?
anyways, but I just thought they were still fans
Bisa
that
jago ya?
go through that they would still find their way out. Galio
Oke,
still finding a way
semua
out.
lain kalah coy.
And reliable. But seeing Rise, who is such a great laner against Bruiser, ADs, and mages,
Semua
it makes
lainnya
a
kalah
lot of
masalahnya.
sense. And you still have that gank potential. So like that's something you have to worry about the follow-up with the jungler. So that's gonna be real fire to see. So now Lee Sin
Striker run.
an option for SDG.
That was the problem last game for Vici, was that there
That
wasn't
way.
that 2v2 potential. The knock
Beware the clouds.
not going to be quite as strong in that
Faster.
2v2, so you have to play a lot more carefully, a lot
Wow,
more.
dua habis dua it.
The tempest
SDG,
tossed.
Your
not going to
top
have that
tower
problem.
is under attack.
Set up, easy follow through with the Lee Sin pick from 6.
They still have to worry about one thing, and that was the adaptation we were talking about. Which
Your
was
top
last
tower
game,
has
Ike
fallen.
was on Nocturne and was getting
Yeah.
bullied by that Lee Sin
Orchid ya.
time around. And the opposite,
Radiant
he's on the
structure.
Zen
Orchid ya
now,
tadi.
looking to hunt for the Lee Sin. So at the very least, Ike's is going to get his experience.
Oh, gila, war
We're gonna
kau
have to see if that's the case.
Udah itu, Bang.
Ike's is being jumped on.
Oh, he's already going in here. Xiaopeng getting a little bit of damage down, but he's not going to win this duel. Safeguards down, finds it down on the margin.
Charge speed.
Yeah.
ever seen in my life in Esports. Xin Zhao,
Blink cuy.
Dark Harvest. Did he miss one? Like, there are probably
Top
so
tower
far
is under attack.
during the
Your top tower has fallen.
the domination tree, there is the Halo Flame. There's a lot of Halo Flame. I think
Wait.
that's better option than Dark Harvest. That's just cheap.
Need a foot.
Kind of weird, too. He relies on getting slow, straight.
Creature.
The price of
Your
existence.
bottom tower is under attack.
So there's going to be at least, it's going to work some moments. If he ever gets on Papa Shao Pung, flashes over you, at least he's going to be.
Kejar aja terus.
But I truly believe it's an error not to go towards the Halo Blades if he's going to be in domination.
Especially in those 1v1s with Xiaopeng, this is going to make him suffer a little bit now. Not able to get the knockup as easily. So maybe Ike knows something we don't. Or maybe it was a mistake, but
The
now
fallen
he's
tribe rises again.
tempo there, getting the second scuttle.
That way.
Make sure that Ike's at least doesn't double scuttle it.
Yeah, so at least he has the pressure because he's a Xin Zhao.
Tor satunya juga kegancur anjir.
In fact, that's all that
Smoke
did.
smoke apa kita?
He was
Dari hero.
the worst
Try to
part
run.
of 2v2. He had to rise into the Aatrox, but he got MVP'd on it. Because
Come
the
now.
picked up Aatrox, had his jungle support, knew that the Nocturne would never come to save Rise.
Rolling thunder.
This time around, he's on the
Ya,
Akali,
nih.
and he at least had the pressure.
What
there.
the fuck?
Them through thy ride. Advance. Barrier.
For the flash play. That's what he's looking for.
There's flash, there's the play, gets the load, but they're walking away.
Yes.
Kala gets the flash out. Safety, but 2 flashes burned and
There you go. Now he was able to learn so much from Kala. Mark has no mana.
Weh, kena bola lagi hitnya.
It's going to be a great push.
Your top barracks are under attack.
How did they get bird blades off of it? I think they're only. Not even.
Your top barracks has fallen. Your top barracks are under attack.
Ajak lagi mau
Has
ngasih.
fallen. Dire victory.
Oh my god. What's happening, Changhong? This is not his day. He is getting rocked 2 games in a row. I love the fact that Vici's new top laner has actually just been able to stand out today.
he's finally showing that he does deserve a spot on this team. He's showing his strengths here, but Changhong not having a good day.
That's the issue. Remember, coming into this, I'm a fan of Ike's, Jay, Puck, and Southland
coba
team
si
play,
Putra lagi
but
apa?
a lot of questions
Main
were,
support.
well, why isn't Audi playing? Because Audi had like consistently great carry performances on losing teams. So you'd at least expect if there's going to be one player that has remained in the starting 5, it's going to be Audi. But Chalitza comes in, has debatably better cohesion with the squad.
Coba dah si
And
Putra lagi
today is coming
main
out saying that I can
support.
actually perform in
Gimana
lane
tuh?
even in losing matchups. It's great to see
Ya,
that from
makin
him.
memperburuk kalau gua support.
Doing well in the trades, doing so well in the CS, STG, trying to get some vision down, moving around the map as he did. They're still showing that cohesion that got them the last game, but they're not having the same early game advantage. So for Vici, already this is looking so good.
Yeah, I mean, if we saw a repeat of the early game last one, I'd just be very heartbroken on each game. But this is stock standard, which you would expect. I think we've been getting way too many blowouts in recent days for my liking. I want actual competition. And for SDG, that means we get to see a little bit more of Xiaopeng's, level 6, if you can get that kick
Gimana
off.
tadi?
Because talk about it,
Apa,
great gang
mid-kick kalah
potential,
apa kagak sih
but he's
jatuhnya?
actually dealing with
Salah banget ya.
what is a Merc Treads on
Lawan
Jay, which
Trent
means
susah ya?
that you need an empowered Rune Prison really to work with.
It's really getting a little bit more trade there in the mid lane. He's been doing well so far.
Rolling.
Jay on the back foot, keeping low health even with the fleet footwork. But they don't have the jungle pressure, so
Kalah
kind of allowed to move around.
Iya
the
tadi
map.
jatuhnya kalah semua kan sih.
Speaking of Rune,
Kalau enggak kalau di atas
actually
apa-apa
went towards
bawah
Aftershock.
tuh.
Now, I despise Aftershock as a rune. I actually think it is the most disgusting rune in the game currently. I know they've been balancing a few things, but Aftershock, exceptional on Galio, exceptional on. We've been seeing a little bit of Diana. I know Diana's a garbage champion right now, but in some cases, you see a little bit of Aftershock. It's basically AP bruisers in the mid lane, because if you have the
Mana, bud?
damage from the rune stats in your new rune pages,
Ya,
you can go towards Aftershock, and you can still have like 140 resistances, just the 70 armor and magic resist, just outright, just from if you're a Rise, rune prisoning somebody, and you have the damage to follow up on it. So just for Twila, he's going to have a pretty free laning phase here, as you can see. He's going for it. Boom, and he has Aftershock. I'm sad.
Return damage from Jay, doing absolutely nothing. So this is going to be a problem for the 2-2s and the ganks as well, because Twila's just going to have health and damage for days.
Wow, he just found a plant. I'm sad about a lot of things on this map, but hey, you know, if Twila ever rune prisons him again, he can walk on top of him, because he also does damage. He's putting that out there.
Hasn't gone for it just yet, but Xiaopeng, level 6, looking here into the mid lane, but Ike's is here as well.
This is what I'm talking about.
It's going to be juicy.
So it's going to have to be Jay that all-ins on this one to start it off, so they don't... Wait a minute, they see him. They see him rolling around. Ike's knows. Who's going to start this? No one should be... Oh. What's happening? What's going on? Okay, he is going for a blue buff. He was looking about something else.
Huh? Okay.
I like this. I like this. I was a little bit worried. Xiaopeng was going to be in a tough spot. If you saw it last game at all, Xiaopeng just really wants blue no matter what to get this experience advantage. And he's going to be able to hold mid anyways because it's a cannon wave. So really, Xiaopeng gets a lot out of this.
Looks like they're trying to trade blue buffs across the map, though. So at least should go over to Jay if it's not challenged. But it looks like Xiaopeng and Twila taking onto it.
BG Gaming are in a good spot because their dual lane's going to get here first. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to. Oh, here we go. Get out of here.
Belmore coming in. They're still looking for the chase.
Oh,
Mark
no!
gets the binding. But a good ultimate, going to keep Ike safe for now. Q lands, they're going in, there's the damage, there's the first blood onto Gala, but the fight's still going. Xiaopeng taken down. Losing the buff to Jay.
Was going so well for VG Gaming. He just had to dodge the Morg. Legitimately, I thought that was really well done for VG. It was just the final moments that didn't do it for Jay.
Red buff for Jay now, though. That's really good for him in this lane because he keeps getting poked out, keeps taking so much damage, but the regen going to help him out pretty decently.
Yeah, he should be able to catch up in terms of the matchup. The extra kill that he has, leap footwork on top of the red buff sustain. I think he shouldn't be able to get pushed out at all in this lane now.
Gala and Mark got a lot of pressure on here. We'll be able to get at least one turret plating, but Ike's here to answer. Back on for now. Double buff still ticking on Gala, so they want to make a play off this, but the lane just isn't going to work out for it right now.
That's the thing right now, is if you ever look to make a play on side lanes, like the teleports SDG side. Yeah. That's right. Southwind got his Nikes on.
Looking for the hook, flash to the over for Twila. Jay follows in. Landry going to save him. That is the flash down. And this exposes Xiaopeng, who is taking the Rift Trail. They got to be really careful.
What are you doing?
They got to see the might. They pick it up. All right. That was close.
Yeah. He was maxing Q as well, so that does quite a bit of damage. He was trying to last hit it with it. Yeah, you're right. It's one of those moments if you're a jungler and you're like, why are you leading him towards my sneaky Rift Trail? I am not appreciative of that. They had a little bit more time to work with, and Ike's would have been in position for the challenge.
So SDG are still keeping the objective they had on the map last game, but it is a much lower pace. It still works out for Vici. You know, their mid lane hasn't really been punished. Even picked up a kill, and then bottom lane that Kai'Sa. Yes, SDG have CS. Not significant limits, and I feel like Vici are still in such a good spot.
Like that was going to be the case because once again the draft for VG Gaming was pretty focused on late. Oh, here we go though.
Southwind going golden, saving himself from Xiaopeng. And he'll stay alive from this.
Oh, where are you coming?
Choo-choo, here he comes. Twila, you're in trouble now. He's not going to be able to make it out of this one. Cullen goes in, but Mark stuck on the wrong side of the blue buff. Gonna need to get out with the blast plan. Flashes over, and Jay can't follow.
But damn, I mean, Chaliza coming straight from the top lane. They needed him for how much SDG were just consistently looking to push up. I mean, it was so hard. Southwind almost lost his life for it. Had to use a stopwatch because of the Lee Sin look for an assassination. But nice. There's a lot of bite here for VG Gaming in game 2.
Chaliza roaming down. This is the cohesion we didn't see. A lot of bite, like you said, a lot of fight, and keeping it even in gold, if a little bit behind. Now Xiaopeng stuck, spending a little bit of time mid lane, not able to look for the best place for the Herald right now either.
That was my biggest thing. The fact, oh my goodness.
The flash play, once again, Southwind with the engages, proving his MVP status. Mark goes down, Galah flashes away, and he'll be safe. His support no longer.
There was no surprise in that one. I mean, he just walked up to him. Sure, he assured the double flame with the flash, but you knew that option was available. It was just Mark and Galah really greeting for turret plate.
They are punished for their greed. The Herald drop mid, getting a little bit of gold there onto Twilla, but this time not going to be able to have pressure in this game. It's looking a lot like last game, but just worse for SDG. It's the same motions. It's the same, okay, we got an objective, let's try and use it, but now they don't have the pressure. Now Vici are responding properly.
I think Xiaopeng is still on the ball, using it in mid lane just because he wanted to get as much free gold off of plating. They got 5 free turret gold, and it's all really put into Twila's pocket. So Twila is actually still set up to succeed. As you can see, he's actually just rushing to maybe pay it forward to Chung Hong.
Twila looking towards the top side. They have a lot of pressure with Chung Hong, but Chalitza so much wave clear on the Scion already. And it looks like SDG are clearing the vision towards the Dragon, but they don't have the pressure on this side of the map. Bot lane's not there yet, neither is their jungler.
Ocean Dragon is a pretty dicey one to pick up. It doesn't deal more damage than Cloud or Infernal really, but it slows you, which means that if the jungler is going to be on top of it, and if there's a counter engage or something, if people are looking to contest you on that Dragon, it is much easier to fight. Southwind, goodbye.
He got taken out there, staying a little bit too long. I think he was looking for the engage there with Ike's on the backup, but they weren't able to find it, and Mark and Galah able to capitalize and now save their lane, save a little bit of pressure.
Once again, mispositioning. Remember, he used his flash on the earlier engage. So if you're just doing that, you got to play a little bit more passively. But here we go. I mean, it's post 14 minutes, so you're not going to be getting any turret gold other than just being able to kill it. But SDG, this is needed map pressure.
Twilla using the realm warp to get
Follow
away
him.
from Jay, but here comes the follow, getting the kick down, and Twilla still alive and looking pretty healthy here, as a matter of fact. He forces the flash from Jay. Hello?
There's a lot of people coming. He needed to get out of there.
That's the funniest engage I've ever seen. He's like, I got you, corner. Oh God, get me out.
Look, just for the animation, I would have done the same thing. So I can respect that. Ultimately, he did know that the people who had taken bottom lane tower from SDG were rotating up and would have been there first. So you need to get out of there. And I just believe that you had to slow play that one with how tanky Twilla was immediately off that fight. So he was able to just tank. Remember, he has Aftershock, so you don't actually know how much damage you're going to be dishing out to him. A lot of people are just ingrained in their minds, Assassin versus Ryze. Yeah, sure, Ryze can nail you down with his snare, but should still be squishy with the tier build that he has. But that's a tier build with an asterisk. That's a tier build with I still have about 140 resistances to back me up when I need it. So just take a look at Lee Sin coming through. He's like, yeah, you know what, Lee Sin Morgana is on the way. I got to get out of here.
Speaking of that, tier build Ryze, tier build on Ryze. He's got it finished. He's got the item finished, not fully stacked, but once he gets that, he's going to be even tankier, and he's still going to put out massive amounts of damage. So it's looking pretty good here for Twilla. Despite the early death, he's still able to get the 1v1s off.
And he has the side lane experience. You can already see that that's where they've put him. You know, they've got their 1-3-1 in motion. They can take as much time as they need. They don't need to take this mid lane tower immediately. They're just going to be happy that Ryze has pressure on Akali in the side lane, and on top of that, able to just take as much experience. 156 CS, 16 minutes into the game is pretty damn good. So I like where Twilla is actually heading.
Xiaopeng once again keeping objective control on the map, picking up the first dragon at 16 minutes. A little bit slower this time, but they still have the control. And I want to point out, Chalitza doing really well into this matchup. He was able to get the roam off and still only behind 20 CS. But Southwind, once again, might get picked off by that culling. Not quite, but chunked incredibly low.
It's gonna start to stack up. Remember, Southwind now has to make a decision. If he bases right now, that should be a tower take for SDG. Take a look at the KDA that SDG's Galah has had. He's been doing really well for himself in the series that he's had. Really, it's just been the protection compositions that SDG's had in the Snake and WE set that's really put Galah ahead.
And keeping his KDA alive, dodging out the engage there. Puff looking aggressive onto Xiaopeng, and he doesn't get out. Puff gonna pick that one up, and now SDG without a jungler needs to defend this mid lane.
That's the risk. I mean, Southwind recognized B-Base did lose that tower. He stayed on the map and looked for the pick. The plan is still the same for SDG. They still want this tower, but with how often Vici Gaming have been looking to bite back, it's not coming easy.
They will finally pick it up, however, so the only outer turret remaining is in that top lane. Got a lot of pressure around this bottom side of the map, so they might want to start looking to move it towards the other side, get some deeper vision into the jungle, and keep pushing what little lead they do have.
And remember, you have about 2 minutes until Baron comes up, and you have a pretty tankier composition here with Ryze, Lee Sin, and the Urgot. At this point, you should be pretty comfortable playing around Baron. With the 1-3-1 that you have, a lot of it's just going to be Gala and Mark pushing up mid, getting mid priority, and then heading out top. Then they can move towards the The
problem I foresee for SDG
last
time they wanted those really quick fights, right? Out, get the kills, gone. Now that they're in these fights, they finally have to actually focus someone significantly, like Puff. You need to keep him down. Jay, you need to stop him from getting the flanks. Last time, you get engage at all and you get the team fight, you have so much AoE and you have so much damage and you're so ahead that you don't have to care that much about one specific person. But now, you have a Kai'Sa, you have an Akali. It's so much danger, especially now that Kai'Sa has finished her first 2 items.
I think at least with how well Gala's been playing, nailing down either Southwind or Puff, whoever walks up to the wave to farm up, or try and create some pressure. He's been nailing them down low enough, so the next objective that's in play, there's no way for Vici to actually put down some vision to contest. So I think the setup has been firmly in favor of SDG. So with the composition being a little bit more difficult to play around, it's fine for them because I actually have faith for them to enact their comp.
Vici keeping pressure here in the mid lane. They want to get this tower of their own. Still don't have any outer turrets yet. They're looking towards the top for their first one.
There's people on SDG just coming back on the map. Base timing that wasn't really on the ball here. You can see Urgot just clearing out Krugs because you know if he's trying to defend that tower, he's getting died. So smart from SDG to not really be Chang Hong to not be there to defend it. But I think SDG need to be doing something here. Just take a look at what's happening mid and bot lane.
Getting some damage onto Chalitza. Twila is actually looking for it. Oh my god, that positioning. Twila, you're insane!
Where are you aiming that? That Q, not good enough. But yeah, Twila challenging him, finding himself on the outer skirts of his own ultimate, just to be able to take down the Scion with the greatest of ease.
It was so clean, and now they keep the pressure in the 1-3-1. Sure, they lost top, but now someone has to respond to Twila. Someone has to stop the Ryze. And as soon as they send someone down, SDG can take pressure somewhere else.
He's completed up his Seraphs and Grace right now, so if he's in a 2v1 situation, he has that extra bit of shield to defend himself. So at the moment, in 1-3-1's working out so well with how Twila is able to play. MVP in game 1, and in game 2 he's already making his mark. Take a look at this. So he gets queued immediately, but that's just, he knows where Chalitza is. I actually think this is really poor from Chalitza. He puts himself out way too far away from the tower. Of course Twila is going to be able to challenge you. So there we go. Outskirts of the queue, Scion cannot defend himself. So much damage in tow for this Ryze.
Saving the W until he was under tower and was really getting threatened by the damage. Smart for him, keeping him tanky. And that's going to be a big part of keeping the pressure going, is those good plays in the 1v1s, because he can't just straight up dominate yet. He's getting there, but he still needs to be careful. And now, Vici might be looking at Baron.
Yeah, Vici, I don't think it would be easy. This is more of a desperation Baron run. They know that Dragon was being taken, but Xiaopeng immediately off of it, so Vici Gamer are going to have to look for a fight.
They're going for the bait. Hook lands. This is terrible for Gala. He flashes out. He's still alive for now, but they pick him off. Jay got the damage down, and now 2 members down for SDG. They're looking for the fight still. They have so much damage. The AoE from Twila is ridiculous, but they still haven't found a kill. Twila kiting away as best he can. He gets caught on the hook, though, and goes down. 3 for none. 4 for none, rather, in favor of Vici, and now they can look at that Baron.
So crucial, Southwind's hooks. 2 hooks in a row is able to nail down both Gala and Twila. Both of the carries taken down because of his hooks. Now the only thing you gotta worry about is Xiaopeng, and Jay's chasing him down.
Free Baron essentially here now from Vici. 3K left. No one's gonna be able to contest that one. And Vici, just like that, back in the game.
That's that headstrong shot calling I was referring to with Southwind. We hyped them up, there's reason for it. When it comes down to the fact we're getting pushed around throughout the map, you knew that it was going to be them on top of Dragon. VG Gaming wait, take down Gala immediately, play it slow enough so they recognize you can chip down Chang Hong, refocus on Twyla. Take a look at Southwind. He has his hookup, follows up with the Scion Q, and nails him down. Longer this fight went, if that Q missed, then I had faith that Ryze would be able to play it long enough, get his splash damage across, and push Vici away. In fact, he either goes for a 1v3 or 4 outplay, or at least pushes them so they don't take the Baron in the end. But best case scenario happens for Vici Gaming, and now they have Baron.
SDG wanted to control the early game, wanted to keep the pace up against Vici, but now it's been forced away from them. Control in Vici's hands. They're picking up their first Dragon of the game and pushing out all 3 lanes.
Now I was worried just because we got to a stage where Philip had his Banshee's Veil and Seraph, so he's tanky enough to really deal with the frontliners, and he does a lot of damage. So there's at that point, team fighting wise, SDG would have won if it was a front to back, no position advantage there for Vici Gaming. That wasn't the case. So now, if I'm Puff, you get to your 3rd item. You can go towards your renowned Hurricane. Excellent. You have time now with the Baron buff that's been given to you. And Akali could be on side lane, so now there are multiple pressure points. You can take this turret easily. Oh, you might actually get the kill onto it.
Yeah, he's incredibly low. There's the shield from his passive. There's Aftershock, and Jay not quite going to get it just yet. Shield still available from Archangels there. Xiaofeng wants the kill.
Ooh.
Oh! Good shuriken flip there from Jay, keeping himself safe. The redemption in mid, keeping Vici topped up.
Means that they can keep this push as long as possible. Jalid's is going to be able to just walk up here. They don't have... Oh, there we go. Ike's is on his way now, so they can take this one. It's going to be on SDG to look for any point to engage on.
SDG's wave clear at this point is slightly abysmal, especially without Twyla, so they need that engage. They need to push them off. Otherwise, it's just going to be a free tower for
They're
Vici,
going for it.
There's the engage. Changhong coming in with the Righteous Glory. Gets the ultimate onto Southwind, but no more damage to follow. Ike's gets the lantern out, and they will make it out alive.
So much space creation from Ike's, but here we go. Jay's in trouble.
Twyla, there he goes, not able to get the Rune Prison. Still looking for it, but he's just going to go for Grump instead, letting Jay get away.
You know what? Jay had a lot of, mobility with his ultimate, and on top of that, used his Q, has Gunblade too, so a lot of sustain, just being able to back up with that Grump Q. Even if the fight was there, he would have lasted fairly long. So good on Jay to be able to get out of there, but just a dicey situation for VG Gaming as a whole.
And this isn't great for SDG, but it is a step in the right direction because they've slowed down the Baron push. Everyone had to back, everyone had to reset after that. So now they've at least got the tempo a little bit back in their favor, but Vici, 2K gold lead still.
And this is a situation that SDG has not really been pushed in. The LDL, they've had early game leads, they've been able to take them out easily. Find themselves with like a 5K gold lead, 30 minutes into the game, they should be able to take it out with a team fight. But now in the LPL, more often than not getting challenged in the early game, so they have to actually play while behind or try and find ways to just elongate a game. It's not something where they're not a position where they're comfortable in. So really getting that experience when they went up against the first series, and then now this game 2 up against Vici Gaming, really getting pushed.
And the reason this strategy of old WE worked, the wait till 35, 40 minutes, if you run into teams who haven't had experience in that stage of the game, being behind or even, you can just bring them down to wherever your specialty is and beat them. And Vici, I feel like, have more experience with this, especially now. Changhong coming in, looking for an engage. Finds Chalitza, but not able to get the flip. Good ultimate from him to stop it. And now SDG's engage has been stopped in its tracks.
And just remember, these engage, if it ever comes up, if Changhong get the Q on, remember Ike's and Jay are nowhere to be seen, and that's why they keep looking for it.
A lot of damage there onto Puff. Not enough to kill him. Culling comes out, but tanked away by Chalitza. But he might be threatened now. Stair stage popped, but hook onto Galah. He needs to get out of there. The dive coming in from Ikes. He flashes away. He's still alive, but the rest of his team is not as lucky. Xiaopeng taken out, and Changhong getting chased down as Twila tries to get out from the Realm Warp. SDG is getting chased down on all fronts, and I don't know if they're going to make it out alive. Twila down. Galah might be able to get the kill. He gets it onto Jay, and he should live here, but just barely.
Yeah, they're pinging down the bottom lane minions. Gotta wonder if Galah can remain alive, but Ike says, alright, I have no members following me. They're trying to go for the actual smarter play and taking down mid lane tower. So this is insane. Vici Gaming are still able to push them out. This looks like it's Vici favored. The items are being finished. Runon's Hurricane is there for Puff, and they can outright take down Galah. Remember, a lot of these times you're hoping that Morgana Black Shield comes on top of him so he can last longer in fights. But he's getting nailed on just not only the Q from Thresh, but the follow-up as well before the Black Shield even comes on. So you're in a really tight position if you're Galah and you're not getting that support.
And that's one of the strengths of Vici's composition in these team fights as well. They have so many ways to get in and get onto Galah. Because we saw it in that fight, right? Galah looked like he was safe, and then suddenly in comes the dive from Jay. He thinks he's safe again, but then Ikes comes in. They have so much mobility in fights to keep the threat onto him that he really needs all his mechanics just to live, and then he's not putting out damage. Then he's not able to contribute in these fights. So Vici playing their composition well, playing to their strengths, and might get their first win here.
This is where it gets easy for this team. Going straight towards Baron because they have the Kaisa that has 3 items. Already have the Earth Dragon to their name as well. Going to be on SDG to be able to act quickly. 4k HP, Lee Sin needs an inside on this one. He has a Blast Cone he can use, but the fight's already started.
Hook onto Changhong, they disengage it. Culling from Galah will poke them off. So Baron going to be stopped here from Vici, but they take it so well.
And they shouldn't base. Right now, the easiest way to get HP back on Jay is to go to a neutral camp. They're going for buff. Not to just take the buff and give it to Jay, but to give him HP back on Q. So they should be able to come right around back to Baron buff after pushing mid lane.
Both buffs picked up there by Vici. Red onto Puff, blue onto Jay, as he said. Now, SDG, they can get a good engagement with Vici. Chances are still alive, but if it keeps floundering like this, Vici will cleanly sweep.
Close. Yeah, Galah's been doing a great job pushing them away from neutral objectives and mid lane towers. His ultimate's been on point. But I would say a priority target using your ultimate on is either, let's say, when he uses it on Jay like he did in the last fight, great. Gives them position around Baron, but you know he can heal it up as I mentioned earlier. So buys him some time, but now you know that Galah is going to be looking for Southwind a little bit more intense.
Clear out the Krugs, and then on the top lane, keep the waves under control for them. Need every advantage they can get so that the Baron is a little bit harder to take for Vici, because Vici has a ton of damage. Basically starting to win the fights, which is a really dangerous spot.
I'd say something that Vici Gaming should feel a little more confident. Boss finish being exciting, which isn't Infinity yet. A lot of people go towards the Zonia's hourglass, knowing that these team fights might be their last, but at least he has a stopwatch. The next team fight's going to be super insightful for how Puff as a player operates, because he wants to go in. This for him is the one that
We're going to Xiaopeng. Southwind again delivers. He gets out, but the re-engage coming from Chalitza. SDG still alive. A lot of cooldowns blown. Another brilliant hook onto Changhong. But SDG are still staying up. Realm is canceled out. Mark is low. Twila putting out as much damage as he can, but he can't pick up any kills. And SDG are just getting wiped by Vici. This should be the game win for them.
The easiest fight you could ever hope for. Southwind keeps picking them off, and remember, Jay and Puff are gonna chase you relentlessly.
Halo.
Conditioning, pulling them towards Baron, and Southwind's picking up the hooks. I think he gets MVP on this one.
Really is set up every play. Granted, in lane he wasn't as strong, but here is where he thrives in the later stages of the game to make those insightful picks. Southwind going 100% accuracy for that one.
Look, 14 kills he's been a part of out of a 15-kill game for Vici Gaming. That was insane to see this team play around him. It's going to be a game 2 for them, so they're now going into game 3.
And Southwind I mean, we can't praise this guy enough. We talked about him pre-game, talked about him top of show, talked about him through the game, but there's good reason for it. He already, before this game, had a 79.2% kill participation. That's just gonna go up from here. He's keeping in these fights, he's making the picks for his team, and he's making them come together.
Because SDG, they had early game.
30
They were even
seconds to
pushing
go.
on towards the
Masa aku ngeblok nggak tahu kalau dia
confidently.
kalau
The
di
issue
blok.
was, flash play kept happening, right? You thought they learned their mistake towards the bottom lane, but then it happened again when they were in mid lane. And then when you got past that point, just take a look at that dip 20 minutes into the game. That was really just Thresh hooks actually paying off on a larger degree, because as the game goes on towards 20 minutes, that's the Baron mark, then suddenly there's a
Patu dia Jan. Kamu ada ingat ya? Dum di bawah.
Begins.
Baik Jan.
Our time is at hand. Evil curse.
Ya. Tigain atas. Ya, putar atas saja.
Ya, tigain lah, aku bisa lawan.
Good idea. Yes.
Atas ya, Bud. Menang kita ya, Bud. Ya.
Oh,
Scatter while you can.
Jangan kasih 2 DK, Bang. Nggak kena Ya.
Since you command it. Thus, you pay.
Sandi auto win tuh bawah.
Nice try.
Kena ada skill 2. Jangan kasih 2 DK, Bang.
As you will, Sanaba.
Saya salahkan tak 2 DK.
Looking good.
Pul-pul ya, Bud.
Of course.
Awas DK.
Fair warning, your death has arrived. Whimper.
Habis metanya langsung gas ya.
Leap forward.
Kita masih level 1. Ayo. Jangan.
By bounds.
Aku sekali skill 1 nih. Awas DK, jangan 2.
That is ours. Good idea.
Ya.
Diamond. Power before us.
Aku next wave pura.
Perfect.
Ganggu dia beri tegak sini, Bang. Kalau dia mau nge-pull.
On the prowl.
Cok.
Not on my watch.
Aku balik dulu lah. Hai.
Run like the dog you are.
Kamu ada mana? Balik dulu ya. Ada.
To the battle.
Bawain barang aku sekalian tolong Baribi. Tanggung sama itu, Bang.
Scatter while you can.
Ya. Ini aja.
Ride.
Barang.
Attack.
Ya. Ini.
To the battle. Yes.
Waduh.
Mine.
Bisa mau tolong?
Iya, aku mati cu.
Of course. Forward. Start.
Barang aku Ribi.
Leap forward.
Jangan kasih 2 dekai. Berat kita kau.
Good idea.
Tidak ada met.
Illusion.
Laser level 3 bot.
Domnya hutan.
Agreed.
Bunti. Ribi sini atau?
Thus, you pay. On the prowl.
Bot, naiknya bot.
A soldier's fortune.
Ah, what the fuck that great.
Run like the dogs you are.
Bentar, Jan. Coba. 500 darah ya. Nice.
Perfect.
Darah 500. Jangan aku level 3 ambil 2 dulu nak bang. Level 4 lah ambil. Ya.
We ride.
Dikit lagi damage ya, 1 nih.
Whimper dog.
Ini di atas.
Sing.
Wadomnya.
As you will it. Since you command it.
Yuk, sama-sama TP. TP-nya ya. TP paling lembek situ.
Good idea.
Abang ada mana buat spinning baby?
Sabar.
Komen aja dia nggak. Dia nggak ada TP tuh.
Aduh.
Ini TP.
Ya, satu lagi.
Oh enggak.
Pat ini TP bawah.
Bot, jalan ke mid, bot. Kau kasih watt nih, bot. Biar abang aja lah.
Sini. Ya aku mau butuh level juga nyai ngepull.
Yes.
Cek.
Fair warning. Your death has arrived.
Oh.
Aku di Bentar. Ada saya.
Stop.
Tuh ada sini. Ayo. Aku datang.
Cower before us.
Seren.
Agreed.
Ya.
Dom level 6.
Mas,
Good
telat.
idea.
Ya muter gue di sini.
On track.
Lah,
Bentar gue udah.
We die, mongrel.
ya bunuh atas ya, Jan.
Your middle tower is under attack. To the
Jan, langsung Jan.
die, mongrel.
C.
Tuck your tail and run, mutt.
Gak apa, Vladimir dulu. San. Abis Vladimir, Paceboard atau baru Dega?
Of course.
Kok lama di lane tuh, kenapa?
Start.
Nanti kalau ada Vladimir jadi baru si Sandi baru kita ke bawah. Buat
Ya.
baru kita ngasih
Udah Vladimir.
baru kita ngasih
Leap
tes
forward.
jadi.
Your middle tower is
Vladimir
under
kau.
attack.
Jalan ke bawah, Bud. Tuh, bantu dulu. Go. Aku dekatnya. Ya, baik.
Bisa nih.
Ya. Jan,
As you win,
mati semua tuh, serius.
dire structures are fortified.
Omni, nice. Mati semua tuh. Itu lagi. Nih, fight.
Not
Bud.
yet. Your middle tower is under attack.
Good job. Aku ambil. Bonti. Ya, tower ya. Abis tower baru back.
Your middle tower has been
Bonti baru bi.
Alms for the dead.
forward by bounds.
Ya, push ya. Ada Doom. Kayak ada Tom juga.
Forward, pet.
Aku buat.
The prize is mine.
Ya, buat. Jangan dev ya, jangan kayak top ya.
Since you command it,
Aku ambil level bawah bentar. TP aku CD. Nah, back.
run like the
Back aja.
dog.
Paring bawah, Jan. TP bawah.
Good
Iya,
idea.
mau buat PS.
Evil curse.
Aku ya.
Your top tower is under attack.
Dulu kan. Fatusan. Ya, apa?
Your top
Ini nggak apa.
tower is under attack. Wimper, stop.
Itu, Mas.
Your top tower is under attack.
Kill ya.
Your top tower is
Ya, coba bawa ya, mari. Aku udah ada telur.
good idea.
Ya, bawah. Potongnya krep ya. Kalau mau orang fight mau orang. Ya, siapa TP-nya? Oh, enggak.
Shadows take us.
Dua aja Bang boleh. Aduh, ya telur.
Command it. Toward victory.
Enggak kena. Tuh kok.
On track. Agree.
Mas dum.
The enemy's bottom tower.
Mati semua tuh ada.
As you will.
Ini dia. Nice, good job. Terus saya bawah. Udah enggak ada apa-apa. Abis tower 2 kita bisa rosan.
Cringe you curse.
Mas? Enggak apa. Gue lagi jalan sih.
Such strength shall be ours. Forward, pet.
Kalau di dev sama orang tuh balik aja. Ya, balik ya.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Ya enggak lah. Balik.
To the battle.
Ntar Bud. Ambil dulu Bud.
Fair warning, your death has arrived.
Urun aku dikit lagi ya. Enggak.
Cower before us.
Satu gap.
Up your tail and run, you mutt.
Ini ada stuck nggak banyak?
Oh,
Of course.
Bentar kurir sekalian Bang. Siapa?
udah di kayak
An easy shot.
Udah ada telur nih. Baik. Kalian kurir dong.
Yes.
Ada telur Bud? Ada. Bentar ya Mas. Bentar. Terus. Pakai kasih masa apa ya pakai? Beda nodum tuh. Sandi. Kita berempat aja.
Udah lu farming gua dulu lah.
Apa run bawah. Cek bari mau boleh. Diambil pak.
Diambil pugna tuh.
Middle tower is under attack.
Fair warning, your death has arrived. Denied.
Ke bawah semua.
Fakekan aja kalau apa. Ada ulti.
Kenapa?
Coba moonlight nak.
Ya mulai lah.
Moonlight mas. Coba. San. Coba.
Evil curse.
Oh, udah stop.
Leap forward.
Tuh. Ya, kejar.
Punah.
On the prowl.
Dur.
Yes, I'll save this for later.
Your middle
Berhenti.
tower is under attack.
Good idea. Starfall.
Biar aja mas siapa yang defend, kita put ya bawah. Kasih vision. Keluar.
Such power is ours.
Jadi mas apa?
Sanaba.
Gebet ya.
The enemy's bottom tower has
Kasih vision sini bang.
Since
Gebet
you
aja kita.
command.
Ya.
Gua ambil dagger bentar.
Good idea. Starfall. We
Sandi
ride.
ya. Dagger.
This will come in handy.
Ada di Edin.
Agreed.
Serosan kalau kita.
Ya aku dagger nih.
Like a dog you are.
Aja San, kita logil.
the enemy's middle
Serosan
tower
kita bertiga
has
aja.
fallen.
Langsung ke Rosan.
Scatter.
Gua hancurin.
Ada Vladimir soalnya. Talent gue lah bari. Iyalah. Defend bot. Gua aja defend bot. Kasih Bang Oleh jambil.
Fallen to the dark.
Terus lihat dulu baru kita push atas.
Stun.
Sampai tower 2 atas. Ya. Ya atas ya.
Of course.
Udah kuat kali kita fight ini.
Starfall.
Ini masang
Good
WhatsApp.
idea.
San.
We
Manit.
ride in perfect union. On track.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Kurir.
Good idea.
Ya, terus ya.
Since you command.
Udah apa nak?
Gue hacker.
We ride.
Abis ini defend bawah ya, kalau enggak lanjut aja.
Cringe you curse.
Lanjut aja, paksa lanjut aja.
Your
Kita
bottom
lanjut aja lah.
tower is under attack.
Ya lanjut.
Gen.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Sandi jangan nampak di lane ya.
Has fallen.
Jangan nampak di lane San.
Ah,
Jangan nampak di lane.
Your middle tower
aja.
is under attack.
lam nih.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Whimper.
Dire structures are fortified.
Tomnya dulu dong.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower.
Ah, menang kita nih.
Trespasser.
Baik.
Paksa war di luar,
Ya, luar.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Dire's turret.
Di tosnya. Bener.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Gak bisa, pas harus keluar di luar. Baik, bawa.
Kalau mau fight lagi tadi pancing orang untuk keluar dulu.
Lul.
Mati kok.
Kabur.
Please man, stay back. Mati nggak ada kemarin soalnya.
Siapa?
Again, we ride.
BKB aja langsung, gak usah butuh pipe. BKB aja.
An easy shot.
Ambil rune. Bounty kita nak curi di bawah. Belum.
Cower before us.
For the dead.
Push lurus aja, nggak apa.
Forward.
Nih.
Stop.
Orang ini kuat war.
Jam.
Nggak ada juga. Bentar lagi ya. Ada chance sama telur nih.
Udah.
Oh ya.
Yes. Shadows. Take us.
Nih. Ini ada terbelah sini. Oh, punya.
Starfall.
Nanya aja.
Nggak menang kita. Oh ya. Iya. Apa ya? Nggak backdoor.
Enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Ya atas saya lah.
Jarah. Jarah.
Ya, ini tower dikit lagi.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Malam.
Mau lompat kau?
Forward. Evil curse.
Ya, tower ya. Ojek gitu ya.
Enemy's top barracks has fallen.
As you will.
Lagi kan?
Enemy's top barracks has fallen.
Apain dia tuh?
Aku kena reflection.
To the back. Thanks you.
Back. Bisa back lagi nggak, San?
Lab.
We ride. Mantap.
Lah back.
The prize is mine.
Q run.
Get while you can.
No.
Ya.
Ya. Udah level 12.
Kok nggak ngikit lawannya?
Gua langsung agak anim lah. Item.
Since you command.
Iya nih.
Ah, enggak lah. Agak anim bisa namakan kawan juga.
We ride.
Sama kawan.
Union.
Makan core.
Good idea.
Ya, wah. Fai.
Agreed.
Jadi dah strong.
Disappear.
Pin aja, Bang.
Satu lah, buat.
Ada. Tolong.
Apa bilang putra mati?
Instan mau mulai.
Of course. Leap forward.
Terus.
On track.
Turun atas.
This will come in handy. Ah. For the hunt. Tuck your tail and run. Let Valkyrie begin.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Biar
Whimper, dogs.
Semoga San. 2 ya San.
Die, mongrel.
Abang luruskan lain aja Bang boleh.
You are.
Lihat Mirana sama.
We ride. Stop. Yes.
Bunti.
On track. Good idea. For the hunt. The prize is mine.
lu dah.
Ya ya. Solo tuh.
Lu dia.
Saya gak usah lock.
Forward by bounds. Then
Cari ulu. Nah, apa pula TB? Aku mundur habis aku maju lagi. Ini
of
TB.
course.
Jauh Bang.
Forward, pet.
Tuh, TB palsu. Sini boleh juga Bang. Coba cek Rosan.
Has been killed.
Rosan. Dede Rosan. What the fuck Dede cuk, diambil juga. Ing. Yes.
Revision.
As you will.
Cara gue.
Jangan
Good idea.
Aku bisa buyback sih kalau mau fight lagi. Tapi nggak ada telur ya. Fight. No.
Yes.
Orang tuh mau orang tuh ambil Rosan. Dalam bisa.
Since you command.
Ambil Rosan.
tolong satu orang. Woi,
Aku TP. Pi.
turunkan tolong. Ini terusan.
Go.
Your Shan has fallen to the dire.
Di.
Since you command. On the prowl.
Udah NP.
Saving this for later. Agreed. We go. Unseen.
Telur dikit lagi.
As you will it. Cower before us.
20 detik deh, men.
Evil curse.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Fair warning. Your
Awas deh, ya.
shadows.
Oh, hello bro.
Attack.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Good idea. My cat.
Gas, gas.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Hah? Ah, jadi.
Andaing belakang, andaing. Tolong andaing belakang.
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen.
Kamu teman.
Our victory was written in the stars.
Fokus, Sir.
Better lah ya.
Awalnya Daimor. Nangay Ars.
Halo. Halo. Ya. Halo. Halo.
Dua tiga efek masuk CG ya.
Iya.
Sama anak Kriti. Ini bocil.
Baru.
Bocil.
Jadi bentuk baru.
Iya. Berry. Masih teriak.
Halo. Ini saya mau. Iya, udah di depan, Pak. Majuan lagi, Pak, yang ada dekat galian kami.
Udah dari patch belum dari patch menang ya friendly sampai ya arc. Iya. Tonton. Jadi tapi tungguin aja harus coy. Wah. Oke. Apa ya? Offline deh rupanya arah. Siapa? 16 tahun. Ya. Iya. Ih, masuk. What the fuck? Demi tagnya dikasih pen gratis. Tak 161 510. Kasih pen aganim. Iya. Kok dulu lawannya cocok setting. Peace banget. Peace bang. Peace bang. Oh my. Oh, cara bisa enggak? Enggak. Bisa cuman enggak lancar banget sih. Oh.
Sih 18 ya. Yang komplit gue ya. Ini itu komplit Mas. Ini ya. Sorry. Ini telur nih. Ini ayam. Buang 100. Buang 50 enggak lah? Oke. Goreng. Mana makan? Apa? Hah? Makan Bu. Ini putra dia sama gue. Berapa tuh coba itu? 16 32 ya. Tambah gue. Mana makan? Gue yang bisa. 316. Kan obat dah. 32 16. Ayam 18. Sosis 18. 32. Tahunya gue. Pokoknya yang 16 cuma telur doang. Kami 36. Oh 36. Tambah 16. Tambah 18. Nah, 16 dulu satu. Oh iya. 16 ya, 52. Ini 2000 lagi. Ya. Jadi belum. Mau buat nama dulu. Baik kasih aja. Aku nebeng tadi 18. Goreng. Bila aku 100 juga, Cok. Berapa? Ada. Sansan ini nasi goreng apa? Ayam. Warna itu iya nasi goreng itu antara ayam. Makan. Ayo makan. Mantap. Udah banyak mau makan. Anjir, gue kira hilang kan? Yang dikasih top. Cok mana? Apa? Makan apa mama? Malam. Goyan. Yan. Gorengnya. Bu makan Bu. Goreng. Goreng. Lah, tang. Nah, enak ya? Hah? Enggak. Ayam bakaran. Ya. Ya apa? Tadi pagi dia makan enggak? Makan lagi lah. Dua nih.
was meant to have this.
Got it.
Tangan makan apa? Ngadap berapa sendok makan? Berapa sendok makan tadi? 6. 7.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Double damage.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Gak bisa duduk, Mama.
Radiant's top
Gak bisa
tower
duduk ke
has
kiri.
fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Goreng.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top shrine is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
Gak bisa duduk, Mama sendiri.
Radiant are scanning.
Ya.
Ma? Apa?
Kalah. Kalah. Ya.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Ada enggak, Kak?
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, kan. Jadi bagi uang. Belum. Jadi bagi uang ada.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Dia aku jadi uang apa? Enggak jadi.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Siapa?
Enggak tahu ya.
Ya.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Iya, iya.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nah,
Radiant's middle barracks, Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
hah?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Kau apa? Ah. Iya. Tuh. Yuk.
Oh, invisibility.
Desak. Iya.
Certainly not.
Iya. Resign.
First blood. First the blood. Now who wants to be second? Saw that one coming.
Limit lah, pokoknya kau harus datang. Nah, ini bukan tower, dapat tower. Kan belum bisa. Dulu kita harus. Wah, aku harus ya. Ambil tower yuk gitu. Wah.
Haste.
Baik. Jadi kan. Kalau pagi. Dan kawannya. Iya apa lah, jangan kau. Farmingnya dekat-dekat lah. Fokus target. Jalan lagi. Altin. Ya. Kita ya saya kalau soalnya bisa gitu kan, berarti bisa back lagi gitu. Kecuali sabar aja bang, tahan.
Abang enggak kayak apa? Kayak iya.
Apa? Aku tertek ya. Ya.
Ya dia bang apa? Duluan kan? Habis itu masih dipakai.
Ya.
Mau atau kayak mana? Kita misalnya bang dapat lah satu bang klik arah apa bang tuh. Nanti habis itu dia apa cari arah.
Kalau
Satu apa? Dan
enggak ada.
dan aja.
Kalau bukan itu kan rapat sampai kepala.
Lumayan kalau awal kan. Kalau nak mati kalau support yang meng kan Andi.
Dire are scanning.
Kalau kita YouTube live itu bisa sekalian nggak sih? Kalau kita YouTube live di Twitch, di YouTube, sama di YouTube sekalian terus bisa nggak?
Nggak tahu dah gua.
Cari speak di situ. Sekarang di Cube TV tiap hari live lumayan lah itu kalau kali sebulan. Kita sejuta mah dapat. Serius manfaatnya kayak gitu.
Terus kita kurang-kurangin pasifnya. Ya. Kalau perlu kita cek jadi ya. Baca. Kasih info aja kan kalau dari info kayak gimana. Enggak. Info. Ini bisa kasih info. Ya. Ini aja jadi karakternya nya. Nah. How Mas. Cuma siapa? Oleh cara kelas. Itu kalau villa, ya baiknya wajah. Tadi gue lihat banget.
Oh iya.
Nah, boleh Selma.
First good.
Ya. Never. Gila semua.
Ya. Harus jangan pas.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Di atas. Bawah ya.
Surpass your level.
Atas bawah. Ya. Ya. Let's kalau
Radiant structures
ke
are
bawah
fortified.
tahu ya. Betul. Guys.
Why? What the fuck fucking why? Oh.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant are scanning.
I'll take that as tribute.
Mine!
Selfish.
What the fuck is that, man? Bunga. Bunga kencang. Baruan. Baruan.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I was the harbinger of that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ah, ya dong. Pak, udah makan belum? Yang.
Radiant's top tower has been denied. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Kota 5 ribu. Kota 5. Berapa?
Invisibility.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Appalling. A mind prepared, a death foretold. Fury! This is a...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
turun berapa?
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Got it.
Wages of fear.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Repairs in a jiff.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Haste.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
That trick won the great fraud at great ease. I was only indirectly responsible.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Got it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Your Roshan has fallen to the Radiant. Radiant are scanning. Radiant structures are fortified.
A true nightmare. Survival of the fittest.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Invisibility. Battle Fury!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Unstoppable. Triple kill. Vanished. Wicked. Ultra kill. Worst is still to come.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Buat Andi. Kamu tadi jadi bayar.
Apa?
Dia aku jadi. Bayar sama berapa?
Ya.
Berapa? Kemarin. Uang. Terus.
Apa? Ya.
Middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Monster kill!